Hey. How y'all doing? Good evening. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. Shout out to my new subs. Shout out to my day one subs. It's your girl, Michelle, aka KFIT here with another episode of Wine and FaceTime. How y'all guys doing? It's been a great weekend. I have been having some exciting things happening for me in life, and I cannot even complain besides having a boot on my foot right now, but we'll get into all that later. What's going on with you guys? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my day ones and the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody who supports the short videos. Everybody who follows me on all of my social media networks, such as Instagram, which I go as Kashel_fit_now. Those people that follow me on Facebook, my name is Kashel FIT, Kashel Fit. Those people that follow me on TikTok at Kashel. Those people that follow me here on YouTube, Kashel_KFit. I rock out with y'all. Happy weekend. Let's get into it, guys. It's been a minute. I fell off last week. Life is crazy. I have personal things going on. Got a boot on my foot now. Life been trying to kick my ass as soon as I turn 40. I swear I ain't even lying to y'all. But I ain't going to claim it. I ain't going to put that out to the universe because I am woman. I am strong. Tonight's conversation tonight, we want to talk about why women cheat. I'm going to definitely have a part 2 and a part 3 to this. I'm going to do a whole episode where people can have commentary. So a part 2 where I'll have guests on the screen with me telling their tea and how they feel. I'll do another series on why men cheat, and I'll have another one behind that with commentary and panel guests. So that's how I'm going to do it for the next 4 episodes of Wine and FaceTime. But tonight, why women cheat? Why women cheat? But before I get into the main topic, I definitely want to do, this little thing I be calling fake gossip, just little chit chat, really not gossip. Yeah, fake gossip, chit chat, whatever the case is. Did y'all see the Super Bowl? Did y'all see the halftime show? Did y'all see our girl Riri out there looking prego? Everyone's been talking about it. Shout out to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. It looks like they're having another baby. Congratulations to them. And shout out to everybody who's on social media and not losing their mind trying to keep up with all the Joneses and all the celebrities and all the trends and everything that's going on in the world. It's a whole lot to keep up with. It really, really is. I don't blame those people that totally tap out and say, I'm only on social media to post my content. I'm only on social media to do what I got to do. Outside of that, I log off. Because it is low-key the matrix. You can definitely get caught up in everything on social media and be on social media for hours. Definitely want to shout out to my homegirls who Ashley Henry. My bestie's having a baby, and I'm so excited for her. I've been talking to her a lot over the last few days. Probably not as much as she's want me to, but I'm definitely trying to talk to her as much as I can. She's having a baby. I'm so excited for her. Shout out to Alex George, her husband. They're having their first baby together. Hopefully they're watching this. They catch us in the repeat, if anything. I have to share the link for this episode tonight with everybody on social media after I drop this episode in full entirety. But yeah, I'm so excited for my friends. Shout out to Ashley Henry and Alex George. So I guess you say Ashley and Alex George actually. Yeah, my people's representing Jersey. Yeah, man. But definitely saw a lot of comments and everything about Rihanna. I was really surprised and shocked to see her looking like that. I'm like, okay, girl, love it, here for it. So definitely drop some comments in the chat. Definitely drop some comments in the afterplay. Let me know how you feel about that conversation regarding Rihanna and ASAP Rocky and their second baby. To me, I feel like, at a certain part of life, you gotta just, start pushing them babies out. Can't wait till you're too old. Can't do it too young necessarily, but when the time is right, the time is right, you have those babies. So shout out to everybody who is on a motherhood journey, all the women, all the females producing life, having babies, getting married, celebrating their love and eternity, and creating a family foundation they want for you guys. Shout out to all of you guys. It's a really a beautiful thing, motherhood. Some women may not say motherhood and the pregnancy life is a beautiful thing, but to each his own. We all find something special in it that makes us have that maternal instinct. Shout out to also those women that go through postpartum depression too, because that's another side of pregnancy and motherhood that they don't really talk about that much. Postpartum depression is real. Some women actually, conceive and have a baby and be pregnant and deliver the baby and have no maternal instinct whatsoever, and it's a horrible feeling, a horrible place, and requires a lot of treatment and services to, help that mother and baby connect, and so much more support at the home with the family, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, that's enough into that fake gossip era. You know what I'm saying? So now I want to get into it. Why do women cheat? Why do women cheat? What do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Throw some comments in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? If you have your views and opinions about why you think this happens, let me know. I feel like a lot of women have the same, commentary regarding why women cheat. A lot of men have the same commentary about why they feel women cheat. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all want to have our strong points, our valid points. The reason that we feel the way we feel. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own. Everyone has the right to feel how they feel. No one's wrong here. This is an open discussion, safe space for anyone to comment and join in at any time when I'm dropping the link to invite guests. So, definitely a safe space. Please, no hate, no derogatory language or commentary. Please, we don't want any of that. Also, want to put out disclaimer: I'm not here to disrespect or offend or insult or hate anyone for anything they feel or say. This is just my personal experience. This is just my viewpoints, my energy, my vibe, what I've seen around me, what I've seen on TV, what I've researched for myself, or what I've seen in my own family background, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own view of how we feel about this conversation. But you know what? I've been chatting for a while, and I feel like at this point, I should at least be dropping an ad. So one more for this quick ad, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. I work out all the time. I can do lots of different moves. I have never been able to do one full push-up.
Push-ups are the best way to start your day.
I will try one standard push-up.
It's not the best push-up, but I can get down and get back up.
That's me, Kishelle, aka KFIT. Yeah, one of my ads, really proud of, working out with Self Magazine, 60 ways people do various exercises, the incorrect way, the proper way, the creative way, the various ways they can do these exercises. Yeah, but back to conversation. Again, drop comments in the chat right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to drop a link for the panel for tonight. I may do a second series, like I said before, inviting panel guests to point out their viewpoints and how they feel about the conversation for tonight. But definitely jump in the chat right now. I'm jumping in the comments right now, and definitely write, what you feel about this conversation, what your viewpoints, what is your energy, what can you say, what's your 2 cents, your 3 cents? I want to hear about it. Definitely am welcoming all that energy. Not all the smoke, but all the energy. So I'll give it a few just to see if, people actually start dropping comments in the chat, see what people are saying. Definitely want to shout out my day one subscribers again. I know I've said that already, but I haven't said specifically who. As always, on Common Sense with Josina Grown, Golden Goddess, the Radical Latino, Introvert Boricua, Third World Colombian, the 18th Letter, Tampa Supreme, Marina Reyes, Hazel Green, excuse me. Everybody who shows me mad love, I really appreciate y'all, respect y'all, thank y'all for all the tea, kudo points, advice, tips, and all of that y'all have given me from day one to now. And for the new subscribers who don't really know me, definitely explore my playlist, the makeup journey, the hair journey, the workout journey, the cooking journey. There's no more planned journey, but there may be some specs here and there in the short. So definitely check me out, see what you think about me on some real realness. So yes, now we're here. We're at the point of this segment where I want to just get into the nitty gritty. The main topic. Oh yeah. I'm up here adding my own ad libs, and I'm not a member of the Migos, so I don't know. I have a lot of things I want to say that I feel are valid, and why women cheat. And again, I think everyone tonight will have controversial or differences in opinion or similarities in opinion when it comes to certain things that are going to be said tonight. So for me, I feel like women cheat, just because so many reasons. Depends on the kind of man you got, every man is different, but I feel like women cheat for many reasons. There's a whole slew of reasons. They're not always the most appropriate or, positive-minded reasons or the mature reasons, but, same thing like with the men. Sometimes don't gotta make sense why, people do what they do. Again, full disclaimer out on this video, I'm not coming at anybody. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm not name dropping anything specifically, not about myself, not about anybody I know, nothing like that. There's no judgment to anybody, anywhere. Want to put that out there extra clear, because that's not what this is about. This is an open space, as I said before, and I respect everyone's opinions and viewpoints, and I have values, and I respect my own viewpoints and opinions, obviously, as well, and I think this is a conversation that a lot of people have something to say about, which is why there'll be a part 2, and there'll be the men's version. There'll be a part 2 to that, and there'll definitely be opportunities for people to just jump up on screen and state their viewpoints, their tea. So that's what that is. So for me, I have so many, reasons why I feel that women cheat. Again, they're not all valid, as in they make perfect sense. They're not all like, oh, I get that. Everyone does they do for a reason, and we all have different reasons for why we move the way we move, right? So for me, I think from my experience, what I've seen, what I've been through, what I've read about, blogs before social media and iPhones and everything like that, what I've seen around me is that some women are just really not happy in their relationships. They get into relationships for reasons that they may feel differently later on in the relationship. And they may feel like there's no more interest in the relationship, but there are still benefits in the relationship that they can benefit off that, really is comfortable for them or resourceful for them or helpful for them or something they really may need, so they may tend to stay and just be sneaky ones. And again, each his own. There's many reasons on both sides, men and women's sides, why people do what they do, but again, it is what it is, right? So some people feel like they may lose that main interest they once had when they first met someone, and they get to a point where they become a different person, but they still may feel like they don't mind receiving and reaping the benefits and rewards they're going to get with that person, only because they may not feel they can get it with someone else. So they stay for those selfish reasons or those personal reasons that, uh, can be selfish, I guess, and that's really traumatic and negative because it doesn't help the relationship, because it definitely means you left and checked out a long time ago. I think sometimes women cheat also because they may find better sexual chemistry with another partner. They may be very sexually, excited or active, or have a sexual high drive, so to say. That's a better way to say it. They may have a really sexual high drive, and the person they with may not, and they may feel like they can find what they need elsewhere, but they really still love the person, and they don't want to check out on the person. It's just that the person can't offer them something that they really value in a relationship, but everything else may be okay in a relationship. So for that person, for that reason, they may cheat. Talking about a woman, So for example, if her man can't make her do the oohs and ahs she desires, or the way the combination she wants it, or if he can't make her achieve that climax the way she wants, and there's a way she can find out how to do it herself or get it from somewhere else, she's probably going to, if she doesn't have that tight knit relationship, respect and value with her boyfriend or husband or partner. And she may just do that, but each his own. Things happen out here in these streets. Some people do it for financial reasons. Some women do it for finances. Like, okay, this person is going to take care of me. They're going to do more for me. They're going to give me money for things I need. I'm going to spend out of my own paycheck. And I'm not getting that at home. So that's a benefit to me. So I'm going to go see this person and do what I need to do. And that's going to be what I do. And meanwhile, they still may have a whole full active relationship, with a whole partner, at home, at bay, or whatever the case is. And shit happens. Like, I've definitely seen this happen before. It's out there on social media, tabloids, news, TV, movies, everywhere. Like, it happens for various reasons, and what can you say? What can you do? People are grown. People are gonna make the decisions they want to make, and you can't tell people to do any relationship. Sometimes, some people are just hard headed, bullheaded, or in their head the way they are, to the point where they can't see right from wrong, or disrespect, or overdoing something, and they just feel like they're in their rightful way to do what they do. But again, no judgment here at all. Judgment free zone right now. Totally judgment free zone. Some women, cheat, I feel, because they just can do it. They don't have a man that's gonna kick their throat in, or kick their ass, or put hands and feet on them, and they can just take advantage of the dude, and they're gonna do that because they know he's that type of person. And those men are out here, and they don't look soft all the time. Sometimes they look like the toughest teddy bear in the world, but they're not all the time the toughest teddy bear in the world. So it happens. Sometimes if you let a woman see, depending on who you are, that she can run over you, she's gonna do that time and time again, and more, as much as she can, because she's already got away with it so many times. So now she's comfortable doing it. So she's gonna do whatever she wants to do, including that. I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick so y'all can see me. Hey y'all, how you doing? Took out my 2-strand twist today. I'm out here looking gorgeous and luxurious. I'll show y'all my face real quick. But these are all reasons why I feel like women do cheat. And, again, they're not all the best reasons, the smartest reasons, the most mature reasons, but shit happens out here. Same with guys, guys cheat for different reasons we don't ever understand. And when they cheat, it doesn't always make sense. And, some people forgive and forget, some people don't. Some people make up to break up, some people divorce and go separate ways and have this hatred and bigamy against each other, and start hating family members, and families get involved, and now families hate other families. Like, sometimes it goes really, really deep. depending on, how close the people are in their relationship, whether it's just dating, married, baby mother, baby father situation, divorce, families, new families type of situation. It depends on the circumstances. It really, really does. I got two electronic devices going on right now, so you see me going like this, like this. I'm looking at both cameras at the same time. So yeah, those are other reasons why women cheat. Some women cheat because they can't go up their past, and that's what they did from the past, or that's what was in their environment when they grew up. They constantly saw their aunts or their uncles having different women around the house, or taking them out with them, and they seeing different women and different men, and it's just a part of their nature, it's their environment, it's what they know, it's what they've seen, and when you know better, you do better, true to the max. But sometimes habit is hard to break, even when you're trying to be on a good footing, get on the right path, so shit happens, and you gotta be a strong individual to take accountability and responsibility for yourself when you out here doing wrong shit in these streets and it ain't catch up with you yet, or it may catch up with you. You definitely gotta take accountability, say, you know what, I know better, I should be doing better, and let me stop. I'm talking about this conversation tonight too, because I've been watching BMF, and BMF, there's a sex scene with Charles, the Meech and Terry's father, and some woman from the church, and they have a little sexual encounter going on this episode and last episode. And I really think, just to take it off topic really quick, I really feel like in the show BMF, BMF's Meech and Terry's father plays Charles, their biological father, and their mother, I think her name is Lorraine or Louise, whatever the case is. He really loves his wife, long story short, but he's sexually frustrated with her for various reasons, whatever case. They got problems for various reasons, whatever case. They live together, obviously, and he ends up having an affair with some woman at the church, and like the sexual chemistry between him and this woman is just so intense and so crazy that it's like, wow, I'm just like, ooh, Mr. Charles. And he said right before he had sex with this woman, like, I want to make my marriage work. We can't do this anymore. And then he just gets this real passionate sex scene, and he booty cheeked out, and he just smacking his lady cheeks, and it's just getting real wild and dangerous. And it's like he goes home, and he's so high off the euphoria of this sex scene or this sex moment he just had with this woman, who just so he didn't want to have sex with her anymore, that he tells his wife, listen, babe, put on your finest dress, put on my finest, so we're gonna go out for the night. I'm gonna take you out and wine and dine you. He's so high off of this energy from this new woman that he's having sex with, that it looks like it may be saving his marriage in some kind of weird, twisted way. I don't know, but we already know the wife won't find out. But catch out BMF on Stars if you ever watch BMF. But back to my conversation. I feel like, sometimes women also cheat because, they're curious of what's out there. They may have been in a relationship for so long with a man that, they feel like, okay, I know how he hits my spots, how he takes care of me, and how he loves me, and how he treats me. But am I missing anything? Is anything else out there that I haven't had that I may want to taste of? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, have I had each kind of dude, or not to say each kind of dude, but have I experienced love in all the right ways? Have I been wine and dined by a man all the right ways? Is there anything more? Am I happy with what I'm choosing? Some women just feel like there may be more out there they want to discover and they need to discover, and they probably haven't discovered because they may have been sheltered, or they didn't date, when they were younger, or, they had long relationships with partners, so they didn't really get a chance to explore themselves physically and emotionally and mentally, or, different type of men, whether it be men of different races, men of different classifications and backgrounds and cultures, different, men of different, walks of life and lifestyles, they just may feel like, they haven't explored everything to know what's out there yet. And they feel like, they may need more time exploring, and they may be not looking for something so serious. And, they may feel like, this is my lifestyle, this is what I do. But there's so many reasons why I can say I think, women cheat. I think, mentally and emotionally and physically, sometimes women don't find everything they need in their partner. Same thing with men. Sometimes they don't find everything they need in their partner. So maybe your partner's super attractive, but they're bad with money. Maybe your partner is, super great in the bedroom, but they're not educated. They don't have college degrees or high school degree education, anything like that. Like, they're not really educated, you know what I'm saying? Or say your partner is, really loving and caring and sympathetic and empathetic, but they're not a gangster and they're not, aggressive when they need to be in certain situations, So in all relationships and different kind of things, we may see, tip to tactic or whatever the case is, what we think we're missing, what we think we need more of, or we're not happy with, or we feel like we desire more, or, we have those mind moments where we just think, when should I get married, or how do I know if this is the one? You know, those conversations make you feel like, okay, have you lived life? You know, have you explored? You know, how do you know what your future husband should look like or your future wife should look like? You know, and while you're in the dating scene, or where you may have, you know, boyfriends or whatever the case is, you know, whether it's exclusive or non-exclusive, you know, you may find yourself in situations where, you know, you cheat in these situations because of these different things, you know. So for me, I think it has a lot to do with, you know, a woman, you know, feeling valued. You know, a woman, if the woman doesn't feel valued or appreciated or loved, you know, she's gonna probably look other places. But a woman feels like she can get financial gain sometimes, or a great benefit for herself. You know, she's gonna possibly cheat. If a woman feels like, you know, she deserves more and she's not getting enough, but you know, there may be some benefits at bay. You know, she may cheat. You know, it could be just a sexual attraction to someone they may see at work or in the neighborhood or at the gym, or, you know, at a school or something, or a common space you may go, whether it's like the grocery store, the laundromat, or the lotto place, or the checkout your place, maybe like a common person you constantly see. I may do the flirt thing, and, you know, the devil may get the best of you, or you may just catch yourself slipping, doing something wrong, you know. So I think there's so many reasons why women cheat, but I think, you know, the core value reasons, outside of all those shallow reasons I just mentioned, you know, maybe, excuse me, sorry, my throat needs to be like a little clear a little bit. But I think the real core reasons maybe, you know, because they're not satisfied, they're not happy, they don't feel appreciated, there's no trust there. Um, it's been a bad vibe or a horrible, you know, amount of time they've been in a rut, you know, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna do what makes me happy. Again, revert back to that episode of BMF with Beach and Terry's father Charles, and the woman at church is like, you know what, him and his wife been going through a rough patch for like so many weeks and months about credit cards and finances and loyalty and respect, and he ended up getting himself into something interesting, you know, which happened to be a bad choice and taste on his behalf, because it's somewhere that it's a person that, you know, visits a common space that they all go to. And now it's kind of like, damn, you done had sex with this girl at the church. Your wife goes to the church with you. The pastor knows y'all business. Y'all having issues with the family, and you just made matters worse for yourself for what reason? So yeah, that's kind of like, you know, the situation at bay. You know, with some women, you know what I'm saying, they just may find themselves, you know, confiding in a friend who's a male who they may not even be really that attracted to. And, you know, they just may feel like, you know, they can confide in him. And next thing you know, they went from you confiding into him. And so all of a sudden, you know, now you're finding him a little bit attractive, or he may have said something that was a little bit awkward, and you guys may explore the waters. Like, there's so many reasons why, but I don't want to just talk about shallow reasons. I want to talk about strong reasons. There's never a great valid reason to cheat, and I'm not saying this is what all women do. All women do not do this. This is not something that every woman does. But I am saying that some of the reasons why a woman may do some acts of cheating may be because of some of these things I'm saying. This is not a Bible or a guide. Again, this is just my view from what I've seen, like I said from the beginning. And some women may agree with me, some women may not agree with me. But at the end of the day, I feel like every woman wants to be loved, appreciated, valued, uplifted, you know, um, treated like a queen, put on a pedestal. Like, every woman wants that, you know, unconditional love, support, guidance, financial, you know, physical, mental, emotional, all of that. Every woman doesn't get that in the package, just like every man doesn't get that in the package with a woman, you know. So to each his own. This conversation is going to be a dual conversation for both men and for both women, because they're both valid in that way. So with all of that said, you know, people make mistakes, you know, depending, it doesn't matter if you're 25 or 65 or 75, people make mistakes, you know. We're not angels or, you know, perfect. And you got to go through mistakes to get better, to learn what not to do when you really, really care about someone, who, or your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your fiance or your partner or whatever, excuse me, or whatever your situation may be. But again, as I said before, those are the reasons why I think, you know, women cheat. There's so many more reasons, you know, but there's many. A woman can be tired of a man who wants to put his hands on her. A woman can be tired of a man who always wants to talk down to her mentally. A woman can be tired of, you know, not feeling like she has friends and has to be trapped in space with her man all the time. A woman can be tired of her man always want to come to all of her events with all of her friends. A woman can be tired of a man, you know, just not being a man and masculine the way she may want. A woman may get tired of a man not sexually satisfying her and pleasing her the way she wants 24/7. A woman may be, tired of a man, not, looking like a man, but looking like a young boy. Like, there's so many reasons why women cheat, and they're not all valid. They're not all mature. They're not all of the most appropriate reasons. And again, this is not for all women. This is not something all women are out here doing in these streets. But many are, some are, depending on what your situation is. And, no one is saying it's right to cheat. No one's condoning cheating. But let's be real, we all know that people cheat, both women and men. You see this out here having sex with multiple people, you know what I'm saying? So it happens, life is so hyper sexualized and exciting, and you can easily meet someone from another world or country almost damn near just by having social media or a YouTube channel. Like, there's so much out there to get your hands on in real time that can make you feel like, wow, like I'm ready to explore this, down the third, whatever this may be. So you just never know. Things happen, but the more mature you get, you assume that he won't be making these mistakes and making better decisions eventually, because the game is, to be better. You know better, you do better, right? So again, this conversation and message is not about condoning women to cheat, not enforcing women to cheat, not telling the cheat or why women cheat, but just saying various reasons why women cheat. So I've said so many different things about why women cheat. So again, I'm gonna check the comments, see what people are saying in real time. And I thank you guys for logging in with me. This is an episode of Wine and FaceTime. It's your girl Michelle, aka KFIT. Thanks for logging in, checking out my stories, my videos, my shorts. Really appreciate that. Again, shout out to all my day ones. Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron, Radical Latino, Latin Stand with Denise Gonzalez, Introvert Weekwa, The 18th Letter, Tampa Supreme, Hazel Green, Morena Reyes. Everyone, if I'm forgetting you, I'm sorry. Blessed Beauty, Suds and Satin. So many people, you guys are showing me mad love. It's your girl Michelle, aka Fit. I'm signing out, logging out. It's been real. Thank you guys for showing up, pulling up for me. I see my numbers are increasing. I see my reels are increasing. My shorts are increasing. All those things are happening for me. So thank you guys for all believing in me, supporting the channel, and being here even when I couldn't be here, just to give me a thumbs up or like anything. Peace out, y'all. Have a great weekend. Be safe out here in these streets. And hey, do what you got to do to protect yourself. You want to still wear your mask, wear your mask. You want to social distance. It's all good in the hood. I ain't blaming y'all, because this is life. This is life in 2023. Do what you need to do to feel comfortable. And that's all we can do. So I'm signing out, y'all. It's been great. I'll definitely catch y'all in a replay. Just to see what y'all talking about afterwards, in case I miss all of that. Peace out.